Alright, welcome back. So today we're going to finish off the video and get this ESC mounted to where my body fits on here properly. Now, a lot of guys don't realize that I'm going to clip this body down. First time I'm clipping the body down. You see, and that one will clip fine. But you see, body's on. And the ESC is mounted on that, in that location. But the problem I have is this. Hopefully I can get this on camera so you guys will see what I'm talking about. You see right here? You see this gap? That's how much it's pulling up in that corner. If it's pulling it like that, air's going to get in here. Now I can tape it. I can put some duct tape on it and call it a day. Let's take a look at the other side. This is how it should be sitting. See how the body hangs down a little bit? Now, once I finish this, I will be trimming this body because I want it even with the chassis so that when I throw my little piece of duct tape here and here, this is not catching wind. And then we're going to shave off a little bit of this here as well because I don't want this sitting below the body as well. So that's the issue, because we're trying to do over 100 miles an hour with an RC car. And you can clearly see, I'm going to get the camera in here so you can see what's happening. All right, so you can clearly see that the fan is hitting the top. You see? And it's not just hitting the top right here, it's hitting in both spots. Basically, this much of the ESC is hitting the top. Now, the wires are clearing, but the ESC is not. So that's the issue I'm having, and that's the issue we're going to resolve. All right, so we are going to get this fixed now. And a lot of people were saying to go ahead and get rid of the Velcro, but the gap that's here is a finger's thickness, not close to the Velcro. And that's why removing the Velcro isn't going to help it. But I appreciate all the suggestions, because anybody can overlook something. Let's get the motor unplugged. So that can stay with the motor wiring. And then we got to get the steering, make sure the steering's straight. Tell you what, that servo horn is on there. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is get all the screws taken out, I guess. There we go. All right. So let's see what we can do without cutting any of the wiring. go. Now I had to leave that perch to make this strong mounting. Right. These are no good now. Junk. There we go. I think that should be low enough. Cut out the box like we used to do before on the V1. Let's see. So I think I got 3 screws. Got these 3 holes here, but they don't go anywhere. All right. So now I've got to cut these down to get it low, or low enough. There we go, nice and flat. Except it's got to go the other way. Nice and flat. All right. So I'm going to stick these 2 sides together. No, the backs together. There we go. There we go. Now all I'm going to do is cut this off, solder these two wires together, and get rid of the switch. Then I think we'll be all set. There we go, that's cleaner. 10 wires back into place. Put this in here, make sure the body sits flat now. There we go. So our body is sitting flat against the edge now, which is perfect. Nice and low. And that's how I solved that issue. Wish I didn't have to cut the ESC mount, but doesn't really matter. Anything that's going to work, it's on the chassis now. I just don't want to take my $350 ESC and in a wreck have it be the impact zone right here and have it come flying out or some issue with it. I'd rather secure it to the chassis and be done with it, and then we're just going to go ahead and throw this away. But there we go. Got that solved. So the next thing I'm going to do is solder on and off the power wire. We'll be right back. All right. So I'm going to take this switch off. What you do is cut it off. I'll save that for one that's gone bad. I'm going to strip both wires, twist them together. Your soldering gun. Solder the wires together. A little shrink tubing. Now we're going to go ahead and test the whole system. Make sure the blue light comes on my booster. Let's get these things plugged in. And then since they're anti-spark, they shouldn't spark. Now I gotta set my endpoints. Go to endpoints. So it doesn't hum. There we go. Endpoints on steering are set. So left is at 101, right is at 68. Forward, reverse, everything works. So all the electronics are done. Batteries fit in nice. Everything is below the body line now. So all that is good. Electronics are nice and cleaned up. Get these big connectors off. And that's it. Electronics are done. Next thing I'm going to work on is getting the shock set up and then getting my chassis protector on for now. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.